Hello. I've been tagged again, this time by XFile2708. This is a top 5s tag. So it's top 5 game characters, gaming systems and games. I spent at least 5 minutes thinking about this. This is absolutely not definitive, because if you were to ask me again an hour from now, I would give you completely different answers. But here goes. Top 5 game characters. For me, number 5, Gordon Freeman, Half-Life 2. I like him because he doesn't say anything. He can be whatever kind of person you like. You know, he could be heroic, he could be completely amoral. You just don't know. And I like that. Yes. 4, Lara Croft. I'm torn over the Tomb Raider games. Some I like, some I don't. But what is not to like about Lara Croft? Apart from, the films were pretty diabolical, but What's-Her-Face does a pretty good job of portraying her. I can never remember actors and actresses' names. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. Yeah, so a fun character, I think. And what's not to like about a character you can run along through a game just watching their arse? I'm sure there's something wrong with that. 3, okay, I'm cheating a little bit because it's meant to be one character, but for number 3 I've got 2 characters because it's Toejam and Earl. I'm not just going to pick one, you've got to have both together. They're great, they're mental. I remember playing the first Toejam and Earl game way back when it was new. You know, it had just come out, and I thought, I'd read the reviews, thought that sounds great, and they're mental, and I like that. 2, Donkey Kong. Now, I'm not a big fan of... I like the Donkey Kong arcade game. I do like that. I didn't actually like it at the time, but I like it now. I couldn't give a monkey's, pun fully intended, sort of, about like Donkey Kong Country and all of that lot, and I don't play him as a character in Mario Kart either. I just like Donkey Kong, the character himself. There's something about him. I think it's just such a well-defined character that it sticks in my head. My number 1 character it's really, it's a cliche, but Sonic the Hedgehog. I just think he's the most iconic gaming character, and I know there are loads of people who say Mario, why no Mario? Do you know what? I hate Mario. Can't stand him. He annoys the shit out of me. Excuse my French. Absolutely loathe him. And whereas Sonic is the absolute opposite. You know, he's edgy, he's quick, he looks good, he everything about him. He is everything that Mario isn't. Yeah, and I like him a lot. Okay, favourite game systems. This again, ask me an hour from now and I'll give you a different answer for some of them. I was going to say this one was 5th, but I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go joint 4th for these 2. The Virtual Boy and the Vectrex. Joint 4th. Because they're both so completely unlike everything else. In totally different ways. But, you know, it is that whole... Actually, there is the similarity in that they're portable. They're not handhelds, obviously, but, you know, you can pick them up. You don't need the telly. But they both do their thing in a completely different way to everything else, and I like that. And they both have great games. Probably the Vectrex has more great games, but the Virtual Boy has more of a holy crap, look at that factor to it. I like 3D. If you've seen my review of the Alice in Wonderland film on my other channel, there I am plugging it again, you'll know what I mean. Okay then, 3rd, Atari 2600. Yeah, it's primitive, but it's iconic, and it's got so many great games. You know, they're simplistic, they look crap quite often. Doesn't matter. They are the distillation of what makes games great. You know, brought down to their purest form, just gameplay, because you can't have the slick graphics on the Atari, it's just not capable. So if a game on there is good, it's good because it plays really well, and so many of the games on it do play really well. Number 2, Amiga 1200. Specifically my Amiga 1200. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look in my video somewhere. I've got a video of it. Yeah, I mean the 500s were great, the 600 was good. I had a 600 once upon a time. But 1200s, you know, they had more oomph. If you got an expanded one, stuck accelerator cards, hard drive, blah 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 in it, they could do great things. Brilliant for games, brilliant for productivity, had an awesome operating system. I still say it was, if the Amiga operating system had been kept up to date, we wouldn't be struggling with this god-awful Windows rubbish that we've got now. Anyway, right, number 1. It's not retro, I don't care. PS3. I do most of my gaming on the PS3. Yeah, I'm a retro gamer, but I do play the modern stuff as well, and I do play the modern stuff more than the retro stuff. I just don't make videos of it so much. But you know, the PS3, it can play PS3 games, it can play PS2 games if you're lucky enough to have a backward compatible one, which I am. It'll play PS1 games, it'll play PSP minis. What's not to like? This thing does everything. Well, obviously it doesn't do everything. Well, some you can put Linux on it and then you damn near can do everything, because you can run emulators on that, and you know, apparently they're trying to do away with the ability to install Linux. So I heard. That's an unconfirmed rumour. Probably best ignore me on that. So yes, PS3 is my number 1 favourite system. Sorry for all those who wanted something retro, but there it is. I'm a gamer. Favourite game? This one I struggled with some of these. Number 5, Pinball Fantasies. On, well, initially the Amiga. It's on a whole load of other systems as well. I know it's on the SNES. I don't know if that's such a good version. It's on the Jaguar. It is now also on as a mini on the PSP and PS3. I play it quite a bit on those now. I've got it on both. My favourite pinball game. I mean, Zen Pinball is fantastic. It looks better. It's got more depth. It's got more detail. But I just love Pinball Fantasies so much. Alright, number 4, Defender. This was a tricky one. I didn't know quite where to fit this in, because I mean, it kicks my ass, and games for me are always very short on it, which is a bit of a downside, but it's just such a fantastic game. I can't ignore it. It's got to be in my list somewhere. Number 3, Star Wars arcade game. I initially thought this was going to be my number 1, but then I had a bit more of a think about it and thought, no, there are a couple of games I enjoy more, play more. But, you know, if I was told you can play any arcade game you like, have any arcade game you like, just one, that would have to be it, the Star Wars arcade game. Atari Star Wars, not that Sega thing, not the thing with all the filled polygons and everything, no, the wireframe vectors by Atari with the funny controller thing that you need to have to play it properly. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto. Now I'm torn, San Andreas or Grand Theft Auto 4, because 4 looks so much better, it's got so much more detail, he is so much, and I've forgotten his name, but his character is so much more well defined. But San Andreas is so much bigger. I love the world that you're in. It's immense. I mean, I haven't even got off of the first stage and into the other 2 stages yet, and it's immense. But it is also lacking something, and has some niggles. I mean, I was always getting sidetracked by the whole gang thing, trying to keep control of the gangs and the gang warfare while trying to do the missions, and then the whole girlfriend thing just got on my nerves. But I love the world because it's so big. I mean, I spent most of my time just driving around, doing stupid things, causing massive great big pile-ups, driving tractors off cliffs, you know, never mind complete the missions. It was like, let's just do something stupid. I wasted far too much time doing that. But I don't know if 4 or San Andreas. I can't decide. They're just both so absolutely awesome. So yeah, one or the other, don't care. Top game for me. Most of you who know me a little bit will know my answer to this. Gran Turismo. Without a doubt, I can say that really without too much hesitation. And I don't even care which Gran Turismo. It could be anything from 1 through all the way through to, actually not Prologue. When 5 comes out, yes, but Prologue is not enough. But everything else, it's a taster, Prologue, and it shows what we should expect from 5 if they ever pull their finger out and release the thing. But yes, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got that, what's it called? That other thing they did, Concept, yeah, it was a 2002 Concept, 2000 something Concept. That's a good one as well. And Gran Turismo PSP as well, that's great. It is exactly what it should be. It doesn't have the whole championship career mode blah blah, but it's better for it because you don't have time for that kind of thing on a handheld. There it is, my number 1.